Welcome to the 5th Paws Here video diary.
This has been a really good week at Paws Here in lots of ways. Two of our rabbits, the beautiful Bonnie and Jude, have found a wonderful new home. We're really excited and happy about that. As well as that, Fern has come back to stay with us for a while, and she's gone to her checkup at the veterinary hospital, and in a week she should be going in for an appointment to get spayed, which will probably help lots with her territorial problems, and we're really hoping that that'll make a big difference to her temperament as well as her health, because it's really important for female rabbits to be neutered for their health. As well as that, we've had lots of help from all our young volunteers this week, and we've been getting lots of stuff done here. And the little hamster, I think we're going to call him Olive, who we saw last week, who was so ill, is continuing to do better, so we're really looking out for him. So, and we've been donated lots of treats to give to our hamsters and bunnies, so they've been enjoying that lots, and generally it's been a really good and positive time here. So this week we've had a pair of male Dumbo rats brought in. They're in quite a shocking condition just now. They were both clearly suffering greatly from mites. They were brought to us in a small hamster cage.
Their cage is just really small, not at all appropriate for rats. They couldn't even properly move around in there, and for bedding they only had newspaper. Yeah. Even worse than that, their owner told us that normally they're kept on wood shavings, which is just terrible for rats. Wood shavings contain certain oils which really irritate rats and can give them really bad breathing problems.
One of the things I found most shocking was that the fact that their ears look incredibly painful. It looks like they've been frostbitten.
Yeah, their owner told us that they were being kept outside in a shed, and in Scotland, if you can imagine how cold that gets during the winter, it's just shocking that they were kept in such conditions. In addition to that, the food.
Yeah, they were being given hamster and gerbil mix.
Yeah,
which is
and
totally,
really cheap hamster and gerbil mix as well.
Tesco value or something.
Yeah.
Which is totally inappropriate for them, and has lots of things that are bad for rats, like sunflower seeds,
and lots of corn, and just not at all the right diet for rats. It's really bad that they were kept on that, and it's no wonder they had skin conditions. It's no wonder they don't have more health problems, but the mites were the most shocking. So we've given them some treatment for the mites. We've given them ivermectin drops on the back of the neck, which should take care of their mites problem. I don't know how long they've had that, but it looks like a while.
Yeah, their tails look so bad as well.
Yeah, it's really pretty appalling.
And they're really terrified about being handled at all.
Yeah.
So they've obviously not been handled very much at all.
No, actually their owner, when she brought them in, was trying to grab them by the ends of their tail to pick them up, because she said she was frightened to handle them, which is such a shame. It means they're not used to human contact. They're quite clearly terrified. Yeah. We got one of them out. One of them would come out and see us, and he, as soon as we picked him up, just went to the toilet. He was obviously very frightened, and he just hid his head in the crook of my arms and wouldn't look up again. The other one wouldn't even let us pick him up. He was so frightened. But we have moved them to a bigger cage.
Definitely. And
given them like proper rat food.
Yeah, actual rat food.
And some fresh veggies, which is really good for them. And we're doing it gradually with the move to a bigger cage, because they've been in such a small cage before. We thought that moving them to a really huge cage would just be a bit terrifying for them, so we've moved them to kind of a medium-sized cage for now, and we'll gradually move them to a bigger cage. But at least they're on appropriate bedding, paper-based bedding, which you should always keep rats on. We're going to give them lots of toys. If anybody's got any cool rat toys or suggestions to make rat toys, then pop in or email or comment and let us know.
Yeah, and we're going to spend lots of time with them, just talking to them and stroking them, so they just get used to having people around, and
used to human contact again. And then they'll have to be very thoroughly checked over by a vet, and once they're given the all clear, then these guys will be looking for homes. So keep an eye on these guys and watch this space. So here we have two of our other volunteers. Girls, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Peppa.
I'm Caroline. And can you tell us a bit about yourselves and how you came to volunteer here?
I've been working at Paws Here for about 6 months now for my Duke of Edinburgh voluntary service. But I've really enjoyed all my time here.
I've been working here for about 9 months, and I heard about it through Isabel, the other volunteer.
Yeah, and we interviewed Isabel last week.
Yeah.
So You guys are in high school at the moment?
Yep, we're in 4th year.
Okay. So you guys this week are going to talk to us a little bit about some of our very special rabbits who are looking for homes just now. So would you guys like to talk to us a little bit more about them?
Well, there's some very nice rabbits. Oh, sorry. They're both black. They're very similar to each other. Called Axel and Harriet, and they're looking for some special homes at the moment.
Well, one home together.
Yeah.
Axel is very cuddly and quite quiet, and Harriet's a bit more boisterous, but she's still very nice.
Yeah, so their personalities really complement each other, and which makes them perfect for families who want a bit different rabbits.
Variety.
A variety of personalities.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. How do you tell the difference between them if they're both such similar colours?
Well, Harriet has one white paw, so.
Alright.
So it's quite difficult because they look like twins.
Yeah, but they're quite similar, they're quite different personalities, so you can
Yeah.
also tell from their personalities.
Yeah.
How old are they?
Well, Harriet's about 1.5 and Axel's about 2.
And why is it that these guys in particular, why are you speaking about these guys in particular rather than any other rabbits?
Well, unfortunately, they have had some bad experiences in rehoming issues in the past because they've been through various homes and through no fault of their own, they've always been returned to us for lots of different reasons. But it's such a shame because they're such lovely animals.
Yeah, have they been here for a long time?
Yeah, they have. They've been here for a few years, I think.
Yeah, they've been here for about a year, I
Yeah.
believe, Axel and Harriet. They've been here for a really long time, and they do really deserve a lovely home. They've
Yeah,
had
they
some
are
very
really
bad
lovely rabbits.
experiences.
Yeah, I wish I could rehome them.
And you guys come and you see them week in and week out, so you guys think these would make a great pet for some people?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I
do,
think so.
do you think they'd be suitable for families or for...
Yeah, I think families would be
Yeah,
good.
children would really love to play with them because they're
Yeah.
such different, perfect for home.
Well, that's great, guys. Well, thank you very much for talking to us, and thanks for all your help volunteering here.
Yeah, thank you.
So next we have 3 of our youngest volunteers who've come up with a fantastic fundraising plan to try and raise money for some new bunny cages here. So guys, can you introduce yourselves first of all?
Bradley,
Cameron
and Jack.
Oh, and how old are you guys?
10, 11, and 10.
Okay, so you guys are some of our helpers who come and volunteer here, right? Come and help out with the bunnies, and you see them every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like the bunnies?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, so what we're going to be fundraising for is new cages for the bunnies, right?
Yeah.
So you've seen some of the new big cages. What do you think of them? Do you think they're good?
I
think
think
they're
they're
really
really good for space.
Yeah?
And we put some swings in and other floors.
Yeah. So, can you guys tell me a bit about your fundraising idea? What are you going to be doing?
Cleaning out many cages as we can for the whole day.
Yeah?
And we're trying to, if say someone sponsored us £1 a cage, we could maybe get 10 cages done in £10.
Wow, so yeah, so you guys are doing a sponsored cage cleaning for us.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I don't think there's many young people that would come and spend their free time and do such a fantastic thing for a charity like this. So you guys are all great in my book. So when are you going to do this sponsored cage cleaning?
It's going to be in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's it, in 2 weeks' time, on Sunday, the 20th of September. So you guys are going to come along, clean as many cages as possible, and get as much sponsorship as you can. Now, we've got, well, we're getting set up on the website a special form so that people can sponsor you guys online. And I know you guys are going to be going around some of your friends and getting some sponsorship that way as well. So let's try and raise as much as we can for the new bunny cages. Okay, so you guys going to say goodbye for now?
Bye. Bradley.
So that was our 5th video diary. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let us know if you did, let us know if you didn't, and we'll see you next week.